Number 33. Which statement explains why the allele for sickle cell anemia is commonly found in human populations in certain parts of the world? So sickle cell anemia is a strange genetic disease or genetic disorder. It's caused by HBS allele. If you have HBA, or two of them, you're normal. So having two of these, you have normal red blood cell. If you have 1A, 1 and 1S, then you are not a carrier, but like half of the red blood cells are normal and half of them are sickle-shaped red blood cell. If you have two S's, then your all of your red blood cells are sickle cells. Okay. The funny thing is that, or interesting thing about this is that malaria can only attack the red blood cells that are normal. For the red blood cells that are turned into sickle cells, they're safe from the malaria. And of course, malaria are transmitted by the mosquitoes. And this is why some parts of the world has a lot of sickle cell anemia genes left in the population. Because normal people, they get affected by the malaria and they often die. For those who have sickle cells only, they can't actually they can't live like when they're born. So when they're embryos, before they're born, they often die. So these two are quite hard to survive in some parts of the area or in some parts of the world. And these guys can live because half of them are normal, half of them are sickle cells. So even if the normal cells get affected, they still have sickle cell anemia. I mean, they still have sickle cells. So they get protected by, or against it, actually. They're against the malaria. So people with sickle cell anemia gene, like half of them, get protected against the malaria, and that's the answer for number 33. Okay. So in a way, sickle cell anemia is like codominant disorder. Because if you have two of each, actually one of each, if you have both A and S, then they do both show their characteristics. One is the normal hemoglobin or normal red blood cell. The other one is the sickle-shaped hemoglobin or the red blood cells. So, okay. So when this is affected, this one still survives, and they can still transport oxygen. Like not much, but yeah, they still do the job. So, okay. So the B is the answer.